I had been having a lot of problems with my teeth for about the past 10 or 12 years. I started taking medication that gave me dry mouth, and so I was having to go in, every 6 months I would get a checkup, and then I would have to go in for filling after filling and root canals and extractions, and it was just getting, really painful and annoying, and I wanted something more permanent, and that I looked up different sort of alternatives, and I saw implants seemed, expensive, but different ways of financing. And so I thought this was something that I really wanted and was worth the investment and the time. My back teeth, they just started getting really bad. And I would go into the dentist, and the dentist wasn't always very nice. Like, I would say, I'm having problems because I'm on medication. Like, I always had great teeth. I didn't change my diet. He wasn't really great about it. And so this experience with Dr. Charles has been great because he's just, very caring and understanding. And I mean, everybody here, they're just very nice people. So I appreciate that after having some bad experiences. As a woman and as a person who has mental illnesses, I have had a lot of problems throughout my life with doctors, maybe being skeptical about what I was feeling and, thinking maybe I don't understand what's happening in my body. I didn't go to medical school, and it affects me when I'm treated that way. I have a hard time because I want to be respectful of them, and I try to treat everyone nicely, but it's a lot easier when they're being nice to me and respecting me as not an equal in terms of my education, but as someone who understands, you're the doctor, you have all this training, but this is my body. I understand what I'm feeling. And they were very respectful of that here. The experience has been wonderful. And the first time I came in, I had a great experience, and I was very hopeful for what it would be like. But every time I come in, it's been, more and more wonderful. They're all great and familiar. And they're very kind and caring.
Dr. Charles has himself a marvelous staff. I mean, they're such wonderful people. I mean, I couldn't believe the way these, not only they treat Angel, but they treat everybody. I mean, when I come in, it's like saying, hey, welcome back, how you doing, how is your poems, how is your whatever, and it's just like, they're caring people.
I was looking up dental implants in Canandaigua because it was shortly after I had moved here. So that's what came up, and I looked at the website and the different, testimonials, and he seemed very nice, and it seemed like a nice place. So I decided to see if I was a candidate, and I was really glad when I found out that I was, and that I still had all the bone structure and stuff that I needed. It bothers me a little that it's not covered by insurance because it's considered, elective, and I hope that in the future it will be more standard, like getting a root canal or an extraction. But the only worry that I had was the cost, because I don't have a lot of money. First, I wanted to get the teeth that you don't ever have to take out, but I couldn't afford to get a loan that big. They went through all the work of trying to get that loan, and then they said that I couldn't get it. And so I was feeling really badly in the moment, thinking this is something that I'm not going to be able to do. And then they said, well, we can still get the loan for the kind that you do take out. And so I was relieved. I was thinking, I can't get the thing that I really, really want, but I can still do this, and it's still going to be a lot better than what I have. And then that's when the last time I came in, Dr. Charles said, because of COVID, because things didn't work as smoothly as they usually do, because I had gone through all that he was going to give me the upgrade that I wanted in the first place that I couldn't afford. He was just going to give me that as a gift, which was amazing. It was, yes, that was, icing on the cake, I suppose.
Because Dr. Charles did the the special deed for Angel, and I wrote him a thank you poem. Thank you, Dr. Charles. This world has gotten greedy, and no one seems to care. So what you did for Angel truly caught us unaware. For the gift that you've given her has left us in awe. For you are much more generous than I ever saw. For in this me-first universe, it's truly rare to find anyone near as caring, as giving, or as kind. Most today feel that this world owes them a living, and with all the taking, there's just no time for giving. Years ago in our world, lots of people cared. They helped those in trouble and not simply stared. You've taken it another step, and for Angel and me, you have restored our lost faith in human dignity.
I would recommend Dr. Charles because it's not only very professional and a wonderful experience as a patient. Everyone here is kind and welcoming, and it's just a nice place to be. It's nice to be treated with respect and kindness. It's in a holistic medical way.